Good morning.
Good morning.
We had sort of welcome. We'd sort of started the show on without starting the show. We were talking. Oh yeah, well, got this one. It's kind of the same.
Yeah.
Means the
Couple
same
more
thing.
days, guys. Couple more days.
Toxic. A couple more days of toxicity. It's almost over.
Wow.
And what better way to celebrate Martin Luther King Day than to vote out a racist?
Yep. Vote out the white supremacists. Oh, my cat is playing with a bag of churro strips that I ate the entirety of yesterday.
Good morning, Cookie Party.
Good morning. So it's
Um,
my fault. My bad that he's got that piece of trash.
Yeah, I'm trying to rein myself in, but I find myself buying things like croissants that I never do.
I know.
I don't ever buy croissants.
I had croissants in my bag the other day, and at last minute I was like, I don't need these. What am I doing?
Good morning,
But I,
Joey.
but I did have
Greetings.
it. I did have it in my brain that I was going to make like a buttery egg sandwich.
That me too.
Like,
Me
like
too. That sounded so good. Yeah. So the comfort food thing is real. It's still
yeah,
happening. But I think little by little, maybe we'll start to be able to let go of that. But I'm just forgiving it. I'm forgiving it right now. I'm trying
yeah,
not to go crazy, but we've talked about this. It's like, you know what? There are no rules right now. There just aren't.
get off.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Claudia's doing her own show today. It's her animal cat care show today.
He's going
Um,
nuts right now. Absolutely nuts.
mine are thankfully sleeping. Um, I did, as you can see, my Christmas is
Oh
gone.
yeah, it's
My
gone.
Christmas is gone. I got rid of Christmas. Sorry. Every time I do put away Christmas, Alita did a pilot many years ago, and she still had her speech impediment.
Oh yeah,
She couldn't say ours,
yeah.
and one of the lines in there was, "You killed my childhood, mommy." So every time I put Christmas away, she has to say, "You killed my Christmas, mommy." Just a little thing, little tradition we do.
It's gonna be a little creepy when she's middle aged, but
Yeah, yeah. Good morning, Richard Malmos. Thank you all for joining us. COVID-19 extra. Yeah, that's
well,
right. That's right.
well,
I'm on the way. I'm
that's
on the
what's one of
way.
your news bits.
Yeah. Yeah, she'll be saying that a lot. You're right. Killed everything. Everything. Look, we're paying for the therapy already. It's okay. She'll be fine. She'll be fine. Yes, there is one of my news bits. We're number one again. We have a new strain. Not only the British strain is here in California, but we now have a new strain, all our own, up and
It's
down
like the
California.
coolest. Yeah.
We do everything better. We really do over here. Everything. We're number one. We are number. Hi there, Eddie. Um, yeah, another new strain. Be careful out there, folks. It's yeah, LA is badass. We are. But I gotta tell you, Joey, it is not just in LA. This strain has been found all up and down. It's not. Yeah, it was all up and down California.
Yeah.
So we Californians,
Yes.
guys, we're supposed to be the ones like leading on all of this. So let's lock it down.
Well, we
Lock
sure
it down. Just
are.
lock it down.
We sure are leading
Yeah. Well, we are
in
leading the wrong
cases.
way. We are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's lock it down. Just lock it down, people. It's not that hard. I do feel I do I hope after Wednesday that we'll start to see a little more of the rollout of the vaccines. More people will get them. My mom is getting her first one tomorrow.
Oh,
So
that's awesome. Yeah. My parents are
yeah,
on a list. They're just waiting for the call to do it at some point soon, which will be a huge relief. And then we'll get it, for
yeah,
Christmas,
yeah.
New Year's Eve.
This is from Joey here. Yeah, those wide open parks. Yeah, I keep hearing that down there. And kids are still going to school some of the time.
I mean, and I just sent you guys this
Or
article.
I'm
Like,
from Orange County, guys. Please
listen,
vote.
they had to, there are limits on how many, uh, um, what is the word? What's the crematoriums? The article
Oh
about the
yeah.
crematorium. There's
Oh
a
yeah.
limit on how many you can do a day, and they've
Right.
put an emergency stop to those limits because they're overrun. I mean,
Too
so
many.
we're
No.
literally going to be breathing like it's in our cellular,
Yeah.
workup at this
Yeah.
point.
Yep.
Like
Breathing in all those poor souls lost to this stupid disease. So don't be stupid.
unnecessarily.
This is our PSA.
Oh
This is our PSA.
God.
Yeah. Yeah. So lock it down. We're all locked in. We're all locked in, and it is exhausting. It is. I mean, it seems like it should be like, well, you're at home, but it's no. It's mentally exhausting. All of this. So we get it. It's hard.
Yeah.
But the only way we're gonna get out of it is if we do it. So
Yeah.
I know you. We're preaching to the converted. I know
I
that.
know. I
Um,
know.
so how about what's Alexei Navalny? Poisoned, plane diverted, now he's
Yeah.
in jail.
Now
Like
he's in
that's a
jail.
crazy story. Gray hair roots are cool. That's right. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Um,
Yeah.
it's a pretty typical story for how Putin runs Russia, though, and how he.
Yeah. Poison there. It's funny that we're watching The Americans right now.
Oh, such a good show.
It is. I had already watched the whole series.
Yeah.
I've now dragged my family. I watched it a couple years ago, and I dragged my entire my family into watching it, and they're addicted. Of course, it's hard. It's hard to stop watching it.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, as you're intended, you empathize with the spies, the Russian spies. Um, but it is, it is. I know that they did base it on a lot of truths. A lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
truths.
It was based
So
on a real story. Yeah.
yeah.
You should also watch Icarus. I don't know if you guys watched that when it came out a couple of years ago.
No.
It was intended to be a documentary about this Olympics coach, and then totally turned into this whole other storyline that was way crazier. And it's all set in Russia, and it's so good.
All
Icarus.
right. Icarus, people.
Yeah.
Icarus. And if you have not watched The Americans, because I did not watch it when it was a series, when it was on.
How Carrie Russell didn't get an Emmy for that is beyond me, because she was wonderful.
She was great in it. Yeah, she was great. Oh, look, my angel light's coming back. It's back.
J.J. Abrams is right outside again.
That's right. I've got my crew. My crew's out there, socially distanced. They're socially distanced. It's remote, so. Yeah. The we never really. I never play lottery, but I think now's the time. Have you heard how high this Powerball has gotten?
Have you heard
Powerball.
the stats about when you win the lottery, how often people get murdered?
You know what? I'm willing to take that chance. I am, because that Powerball is up to $730 million. $730 million. This might be the time I buy 20 tickets. I'm not gonna go crazy. I've never been a gambler. Never been a gambler.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Even when we went to, Joey might remember. That's a lot of puppies. Yes, it is a lot of puppies. We would do these turnaround trips to Vegas. Granted, I was in college, but I didn't want to spend more than $20 at a blackjack table.
I'm so my sister Stephanie. I don't even know if she's watching right now, but she's a gambler. I am I'm up $40. I'm out.
Right.
I'm like,
Oh, no, I'm like,
and
if
that for
I
a couple of
lost $20, I'm like, okay, I'm out. I think the most I've ever dedicated to actually gambling was $100.
Yeah, probably.
And I know they say you have to play big to win big, but I just can't. Can't do it. It's too
No,
my whole soul won't let me do it.
I'm like, we could go see a show with this. We could.
Totally. I can't do it. Yeah, but that's why I always have to look for there's still a couple of $2 blackjack tables. I mean, last time I was there. I think now maybe there's one. Last time I was there, I think you had to go for the $5 tables.
Yeah, yeah. I think the last casino I was in is that one in Palm Springs. I haven't even been to Vegas in a while. It's been so long.
I did used to. It seemed like I was in Vegas once a year. I can handle it for a day or two. It's fun for a day or two. After that, it just gets scary and sad.
Yeah, not as
Penny
sad as
slots. Yeah.
Oh
Not as
yeah.
sad as Penny slots and
Not
free
as not as
drinks.
sad as
Right.
the Santa Anita track. I feel like that's a that can be
Uh,
sadder in my opinion.
well, I mean, as often as we've got, like, I've gone maybe once every couple years. It's kind of fun and exciting. Actually, the most fun I ever had was when we went on the Kentucky Derby Day.
Yeah. The
That was real
Maker's
fun.
Mark
The
one or
Maker's
the
Day.
yeah.
Yeah, the Maker's Day. That was great. That was really, but that had something to do with the sponsor there, Makers.
Yes. Yeah,
So
yes.
had a real good time that day.
Yeah. We have pictures. Several of those cups everywhere.
Yes. I still have some of those cups actually. They're still around. Um, so we have 2 more sleeps until the inauguration. So hang in there, everybody. It's coming. It is coming. It's going to happen.
It is. It
Um,
is terrifying though. It's just
I
like let's
know.
just push through. Let's just push through, guys.
It'll.
Oh,
I mean, now there's National Guard everywhere in that city. It is pretty locked down. So
yeah.
I think it's gonna go fine. It's gonna go fine. It's gonna be crazy. All the I you know the bit of news I think I sent to you guys a couple days ago that Airbnb canceled
Oh yeah.
all
Yeah.
reservations in DC and in
Yep.
and around DC
Yeah.
for
Full
for
refunds for everybody. Yeah.
yeah, that was a very bold step. A very bold step. So but I admire that. It's,
Yeah, and
smart.
all these businesses, all these corporations are suspending donating to any political organizations, which I think is good. I think it should happen for good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
like
it won't happen for good, but I mean, not even on our side. It's not going to happen. But
because like yeah, it's like oh, you might be accessories and you might be funding terrorist organizations. Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, you're
yep,
just not realizing that. Okay, cool.
yeah, um, yeah. But I do see there are going to be some good changes coming. So,
Yeah.
uh,
Yep.
Paris Climate Accord.
Yep.
I'll go back into that.
Bye bye Keystone Pipeline.
Keystone Pipeline. Bye bye. Sorry, people. That was not a good idea.
No.
Terrible idea.
No.
You're infringing on a lot of rights there.
Mm.
I know we've sort of this show's become more and more political, but you know what?
It's in the
These are the
ether right
times.
now. Yeah.
These are the times. This is it. Yeah, exactly. So sorry, but you know, we at least try to approach it with a grain of salt. Hi, Eddie.
What
And
are
then
you yelling about?
Eddie pops up, makes an appearance, and everything's okay.
It's a
Behind a
microphone.
bad hair. That's right. Yes, Joey. Yes, thank goodness, because that really was the thing that I couldn't take. That was the thing. That's the thing that pushed it over the edge. It's enough that I have bad hair every Monday morning. Uh, I'm a little. I woke up this morning and it was actually a little bit further out, and I was like, oh, I'm an '80s mom. I mean, I am. I wasn't a mom in the '80s, but you know, it's always, it's always. I'm always '80s at heart, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. But yes, it's been so nice to not wake up to tweets every morning.
Oh my gosh. It feels like, I mean,
It's
there's
like,
such a relief. And then what's her name? Other crazy pants got suspended also. The QAnon congresswoman. She's been suspended from Twitter.
yeah.
How these people got elected is just, I mean, the conspiracy theories that they're pushing, they're bananas.
It is. If anybody's got questions about
Hey,
what's been going on, I want you to watch this guy. You can find this on Twitter. Look for this image. Watch this, and then share it with any of your friends who are on the conservative side and have been maybe brainwashed a little bit by the cult. It's very rational and set out. It's very good. Yeah, it's nice to open Twitter again, Joey. I agree. It's like you can finally go, yeah. There's
Yeah.
still a lot of crazies, but you know what? I don't follow them, and I try not to see them because
Yeah.
I'd rather not. I'd rather live in my bubble of
Open-mindedness,
facts, and
facts,
open-mindedness.
science,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, that weird bubble. Yeah, science. matters. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. All right, but so yeah, looking for this week has some positive things to look forward to.
I mean, I don't
We've
know
already
how
talked about a
they're,
lot of the negative.
yeah, I don't know how they're going to pull up the show exactly what they're doing because I was reading something that sounded like might be a separate thing from the inauguration. Like
In the evening,
it's like, yes,
there's a
okay,
concert, like a concert.
yeah,
Yeah.
that looks fun. That's why I was like, am I being inaugurated? Because this is like everyone I would pick to, like, yeah, I want
Yeah.
Lady Gaga
Yeah.
and Jennifer
Yeah,
Lopez.
because
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, because we can put fun back in the White House too. So we
there's
can
going
put
to be animals
smiles,
and
animals,
fun. I hope
real
Christmas.
people.
I hope Dr. Jill Biden for Christmas just puts
Oh,
tinsel everywhere. I want
she's gonna
tinsel. I just
blow it
want.
out. She's gonna blow it out.
Yeah.
What you know what else? I hope somebody takes pictures of all the the White House where they've stolen things as they're leaving. I want to see like empty spots. I want to see exactly what happened in there.
Well, then I was reading also that a lot of times what happens is that museums and stuff will donate for that administration. So that also would have been. I cannot put sentences together.
It's okay.
I had the
It's a
words, and then
holiday.
they're in the wrong places right
Might
now.
have been what was happening. Is that what you're
Yes.
thinking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope so. But after the whole Paris debacle,
Oh, I know.
I kind of believed it. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll give it.
But
I'll
it's
give
like
it the benefit of the doubt. But you
if
know,
it's any pictures of him or something
it's
like
on
that,
brand.
take
It's
it.
on brand.
Take it. Yeah.
Please, please. Yeah. But I just yeah. I do feel a bit of a sense of relief coming that we can go. Okay. All right. We've got at least 4 years of some rational beings.
People that
in the
will actually
administration.
that actually will have a plan, at least have a plan. Like
It
that's
won't be
all we need is some
megalomaniacs.
guidance. Yeah. Through all
No
this thing. And
megalomaniacs.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be a great week, people.
And is this true? I don't know if it's confirmed to be true, but like Ivanka and Jared are planning some Florida island retreat or whatever where they're going to be living, but they applied for the um the club there, the country club there, and they already got denied. Like, no. It's just shit like that. I know it's petty, but I just want them to.
But it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so
Yeah.
good. Yeah. There will be more and more of that. I mean, I know there's a lot of companies that are pulling away now, a lot of businesses. So, I mean, there's going to be more. They will be shunned in many areas, I think. Well deserved.
Because they're criminals.
They built this. Yep. They built this. It could all come crumbling down on them. I'm happy to see it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt what side we're
Yeah.
rooting for. Yeah. Anyway, I guess that's it. I don't know. Maybe we should check in inauguration day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we do a
Stay
post?
tuned. Stay tuned.
Like an afternoon?
Yeah, a little wrap up. Maybe we'll do a little wrap up. We'll let you know. Keep posted. So don't forget, we've got Friday night. We'll have a CNC conversation with somebody.
Yep.
And look, you guys know by now we fly by the seat of our pants. It'll happen. It'll get there. Yeah, we don't do a lot of preparation, as you've learned by now. Joey, that's right. We have had 4 years of petty. It's our turn. Yeah, exactly. We're allowed to be petty. Yeah, so please tune in on Friday night, 7 o'clock Pacific time. If you haven't yet subscribed to us on YouTube, why?
Please. Just do it.
It helps us. And we love you. We really do.
And we have a lot of... Yeah, we have a ton of great conversations you can go back and take a look at. Jack McGee, Christian Hoff. I mean, basically everybody from our show. So
yeah, last Friday's was really fun. If you didn't see that one with Jay and Sandy Johnson. Jay Johnson, you might remember from Soap. Sandy has been she all the variety shows. go back through her history. It's amazing. That was a really fun conversation. So go back, watch
Yeah.
that. That was our first CNC in conversation of 2021. It was really fun. You can go to our YouTube channel, find Studio CNC. There are a couple that sound like that on there, but we are Studio CNC. So go find that. Please subscribe to us, and we'll see you maybe earlier, but we'll see you definitely on Friday. I'll listen to that purring.
Can you hear?
We'll end it. We'll end it with the purring. All right. Thank you all for watching. Have a great
Bye.
week. Bye.